Hi guys, Kristen here. I have another healing lesson for you today. Surprise, surprise, right? I'm just going to dive right in. Today's healing lesson is about gratitude. Now, I've seen a really common response to gratitude that makes me honestly really upset and angry at times. I've had this happen to me, and I've seen it happen to way too many of you guys, you spoonies, you chronic illness warriors out there. And that is when you are sharing about your real emotions, about a really shitty situation in life, okay? Like, if you've been going through this for a while, you may have had to give up a career or pull back on your career. You may have had to give up school. You may have lost relationships. Like, really, objectively, shitty things are probably happening if you are in crisis mode with your health, okay? I've been there. I understand it. And what people do is they step in and say, well, it could be worse. Aren't you grateful? You know, you have a roof over your head and food to eat. You should be happy about that. Or even, you are someone else's success story. It could be so much worse than it is. You should be grateful. Now, regardless of the intention of the speaker, these messages are inherently harmful because they are setting up an either or scenario in our minds when it comes to feeling real feelings about shitty situations as well as gratitude. It's saying either you can feel despair about your life or you can be feeling gratitude for the things that are there. Now, the healing response towards gratitude is to create both and situations. We need to encompass all of our truth, all of our complex, messy, unpretty truth. And that often looks like I feel grief about the life that I have lost, and I have moments where I'm grateful for the things that exist in my life. It's not either or, it is both and. That is how we actually use gratitude to get the benefits out of it. Whenever we shame ourselves into an either or situation, that's actually inherently stressful to the body because we're trying to cut off a part of us that exists, which is these heavy emotions about our life situation. Instead, I want us to go forward embracing all of ourselves and feeling into gratitude. The benefit of gratitude isn't in the practice. The benefit of gratitude is in the feeling of gratitude, all the way deep into your bones, feeling good, feeling appreciative about something in life just because it exists. When we are severely ill, the things that we feel gratitude for are often the small moments that just already exist around us, the ones we don't have to reach for, the ones we don't have to compare ourselves to other people to find. It's gratitude for the feeling of your robe against your skin, or the feeling of fresh, cool, crisp sheets on the bed, or a beautiful sunset, or the way the light hits the wall through the trees in the morning, or finding a meme that makes you laugh out loud. At the same time, gratitude isn't those things. The benefit of gratitude comes from you getting present in your body, being aware of what's around you, and the choice to see the beauty that exists, even while inside you might be heavy with fear and despair and grief. The real benefits of gratitude come from that choice to feel the good. And that good feeling is what is calming to our nervous system. Even while we're feeling all of those heavy emotions, when we help calm our nervous system, it helps us view those heavy emotions from a more grounded place and helps us see them from less catastrophic perspectives. And both of those things are immensely helpful in our healing journey. So whether you have yet to build a gratitude practice or you have one in play, I encourage you to stop reaching and stop comparing yourself to find gratitude, What exists in your world, in your tactile sensory world? What can you see, feel, hear, smell that you find beautiful, that can spark a tiny moment of gratitude in you each day? I also need to take a moment here to say that it's natural and fine and healthy to not always be in a place of being able to feel gratitude. It's not something that we can just do on demand. All right? We're not robots. We are humans. However, if you're finding yourself perpetually in a state of being unable to feel gratitude, this is a place where it's time for you to kind of figure out, is this something that I need extra therapy support for, to work through? Is there something blocking me from feeling gratitude? Do I need medication for something that's going on in my body? Do I just need to rest more and just kind of give myself more of a break before I get into my gratitude practice? Or is this something that maybe I just need to push myself a little deeper, look underneath the hood a little bit myself and explore more? Because we should be able to feel gratitude at least some of the time. So if it's something you're chronically unable to do, it's worth looking into those 4 options to see what you need to get into that healing practice of gratitude for the things that exist right around you every day. All right, guys. Curious, was this video helpful? What did you think about this, different angle on gratitude? I don't want to call it unique. It's just something I don't see out there very often. And I think it's a really important message as we build a practice of being more compassionate towards ourselves to just find gratitude in the things that exist and really focus on the feeling of gratitude, because that feeling and that choice to allow the good feelings in is really where the gold lies when it comes to a gratitude practice. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.